Yo guys, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel, and in this video, as you can see, we're doing something different. We're going to be ranking the Call of Duty games from worst to best. Now, before we do hop into this video, I want to say that I will not be ranking the first 3 Call of Duties, because I did not play those, and I played Call of Duty 3, but it wasn't in its prime, so it doesn't feel fair to rank it on this list. And then I also will not be ranking the new Modern Warfare game because it just came out, so I don't think it's fair to put it in the ranking. It's going to take about 3 to 6 months before I have my opinions on that game. So yeah, also I will be ranking these Call of Duties from my personal enjoyment. So this is going to be a biased list. But yeah, if you disagree with me, feel free to put what changes you would have had in the comment section and whatnot. But without further ado, let's just hop right into the list. At number 15, I have Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is easily the worst Call of Duty in my personal opinion, just because it's the most incomplete. They didn't have a campaign. Instead, they opted to go for a battle royale mode called Blackout, and my opinions on that is Blackout was not very good. I did not like it. It didn't have its own flavor and personality. It was just kind of boring and bland. So yeah, no, that's all I've got to say on that mode. The multiplayer was also pretty boring and bland. They tried to add in something new with the armor system and also just other things. It tried to be a different Call of Duty, but somehow it is just the worst. You know, I respect them for trying to make changes, but it didn't work for me. And also, this is whenever the player base of Call of Duty started to get really, really toxic. So yeah, no, I will say the zombies in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 were okay, but all of the zombies that I played in all of the Call of Duty games are at least okay. I can enjoy them. Even the one on the next, at number 14, a lot of people will say that it's a bad zombies mode, but I can enjoy them all, even the bad ones. So yeah, no, that's all I've really got to say about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. The worst Call of Duty in my opinion. Let's move on to number 14. At number 14, I have Call of Duty Vanguard. This is the most recent Call of Duty outside of the new Modern Warfare that just dropped. So yeah, no, this Call of Duty game was pretty bad. It is a smidge above Black Ops 4 just because the campaign was in there. Even though the campaign was pretty meh, I do like a Call of Duty game to at least have a campaign, so that's why it's probably above Black Ops 4, because the multiplayer is just as bad, I think. The player base still being bad, and it's just boring. Like I said, most of these games are just boring. Like, they try to do something new, and it just doesn't work, so yeah. And as for the zombies, a lot of people hate Call of Duty Vanguard zombies, and I can understand why. But I don't really hate them. I just think they're bland, but I can enjoy them because I can enjoy any Call of Duty zombies. So yeah, no, that's all I've got to say on number 14. Let's move on to number 13. Number 13, I have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, this was the third EXO jump Call of Duty released, and it's the last one that's been released since. And I'll start off with the things I liked on the game. The campaign was actually really pretty good. I think it was a pretty solid Call of Duty campaign. Can't hate too much on that. And the zombies, I didn't like them whenever I first played them, but I've went back and played them since. And yes, I don't like goofy zombies, so that's my only gripe with it, but I still enjoyed that. But as for the multiplayer, this drags us down because it tried to be a Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Yeah, it tried to just be Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and it did not work at all. So, yeah, no, it was just very annoying, the game. I don't know, I can't really say too much on Infinite Warfare because I did not play Infinite Warfare, that much at all. So, but there's good reason for it. I just thought the game was trying to rip off Black Ops 3, and yeah, no, I don't like whenever Call of Duty games don't have their own identity and they're trying to steal from other games. So Yeah, let's move on to the next spot on the list. At number 12, I have Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, this was the first EXO game released in the Call of Duty franchise. And I mean, it's not a great game. It's definitely better than 3 placed, obviously, behind it. But, yeah, no, there are some things I liked about this game, but the campaign, I will say I did not enjoy that. I thought it was really, I don't know, I just didn't like the campaign. It just seemed kind of stupid, in my opinion. The multiplayer did have its own identity, and this is why I do rank it above all of the other Call of Duties, because it seemed like they did struggle with their identity. It had its own identity, but I just didn't like the way that they moved forward with the EXO jumping and how annoying it was, because this was the most annoying EXO, like how annoying it was with the jumping ability, because you could jump so high, you can change directions in midair, and it was just insane, and I thought it was way over the top, but at least it had its own identity. So that's all I've really got to say on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Moving on to number 11. At number 11, I have Call of Duty Cold War. Black Ops Cold War. This is whenever I exit the bad Call of Duties and enter the just meh Call of Duties. I thought that this Call of Duty was meh. And, yeah, no, I mean, the campaign was okay. Like, I liked it, but there were also, it just kind of seems like I'm getting tired of campaigns now. And then as for the multiplayer, it was actually all right. I thought it was okay. It was definitely better than the other ones that I've listed, so I had to kind of put it here. It's kind of like the middle ground for me. Same with the next one, but I'll have more explaining on the next one. I didn't play Cold War that much, but it seemed okay, so I just ranked it here. Yeah, let's just move on to the next one. At number 10, I have Call of Duty World War II. Now, a lot of people forget that this is a Call of Duty game, which, honestly, that doesn't sound good, but I did not hate this Call of Duty game. I think it still falls into, like, the meh category, but just a little bit better. But I'll say why I did like this game. The campaign was annoying in some scenarios because it just felt like you were doing the same thing over and over and over again. But the graphics, like the vulgarness and everything like that, I loved. The multiplayer I also loved, and I'll get into that like a little bit later. The Nazi zombies were really fun as well. But yeah, no, that's all I've got to say. But I will say, Call of Duty World War II, the reason why I like this Call of Duty is just because it was the first Call of Duty back, like, to boots on the ground. This was released after the 3 EXO games, which I didn't like 2 of them. I'll get into the next one very soon. But, yeah, no, that, I feel like if World War II was released today, I would not like it as much, but it was just the time period that it was released. I actually found it really enjoyable, so, yeah, no, it's still like a pretty mid Call of Duty, but I enjoyed it just off of when it was released. But yeah, let's go on and get into number 9. Number 9 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. Now, I know a lot of people are going to come at me for this opinion, so let me explain first. 9 through 6 were really, and I mean absolutely, difficult for me to rank. So they're all almost on the same like tier level. I just had to think back in my head and be like, okay, which Call of Duties did I enjoy the most to least? So from 9 pretty much all down is good, great, and amazing. Like, I like Call of Duties from here on. But as for Modern Warfare 2019, campaign was really solid. The multiplayer, this is where I get into a little bit, it gets a bit shaky for me as for the multiplayer, because on release, the maps were way too big, and having this new Call of Duty player base where they just like to camp and crouch around corners and just be little rats. Yeah, no, I don't like that they released this game with massive maps. So yeah, no, that was my big knockoff on it. And then they released Warzone, which was later on. And Call of Duty Warzone is really, really good. I like it. That's how you do a battle royale mode, not Black Ops 4. So yeah, no, it's really solid, and that's what brings it here. But the next 3 games above it are better. But I can see why a lot of people like this game. And yeah, no, it's a great game. It's just I think there's better. At number 8, I have Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, I will explain why I do have Modern Warfare 2019 ranked at 9 and Black Ops 3 at 10. But yeah, no, that's how I'm just going to explain it. I'll start with the campaign. I will say the Modern Warfare campaign is definitely better than the Black Ops 3 campaign. So yeah, no, I did not like the Black Ops 3 campaign. It was mostly just due to the fact that it didn't continue from the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 campaigns. So that's the reason why I didn't like it as much. But yeah, and then as for the multiplayer, the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer, easily the best XO game experience on multiplayer. And yeah, no, it was really, really, really fun. And that's the main reason why I have it here, is because I enjoyed this a lot more than the Modern Warfare 2019 multiplayer. So that's why I had to put it here. It was super duper fun. The nostalgia is just hitting me. The multiplayer was just amazing. And then as for the third game mode, which was zombies, really, really good zombies, and definitely I think I would rank it the third best Call of Duty Zombies experience. And yeah, no, I love Call of Duty Zombies, so it kind of takes over Warzone just a bit. So this is why I had to rank Black Ops 3 here. So yeah, moving on to number 7. At number 7, I have Call of Duty World at War. I had to put this one here. Super nostalgic game. Some people might think it's a bit too low or some people might think that it should be higher on the list, like in the top 5, which I can understand. But I had to put it here. It's a really good Call of Duty game, though. I will say the campaign is A1. So that's already better than the Black Ops 3 campaign. And then as for the multiplayer experience, super, super good. And then the zombies experience, it might be just as good as Black Ops 3. It was the first Call of Duty that had zombies. So yeah, no, really, really fun. Really, really fun game. Just great all around. Really balanced. So yeah. But moving on to number 6. At number 6, I have Call of Duty Ghosts. Now this one's going to shock a lot of people, because I think a lot of people hate this game. I can kind of see why with a few things, but I think a lot of people got caught with the release that this game was on, and they didn't realize how good it was. It came after Black Ops 2, which is going to be ranked here soon. Great Call of Duty game, Black Ops 2 is. So, yeah, no, I can understand why they look down on this game, but I love Ghosts. The campaign is top-notch. The multiplayer is super-duper fun. And the extinction mode, they did something different, and I like whenever games at least try to do something different. And was it as good as Zombies? No. But did it work still? Yes, it was still super-duper fun. I loved it. And maybe the nostalgia is just hitting me here because, me and my sister used to play this Call of Duty game back in the day. But yeah, no, I had to put Call of Duty Ghost here at number 6. So yeah, stop hating on Ghost, man. It's a good game. All the critics, they're all wrong. This game's good. I don't care what anyone says. But yeah, no, moving on to number 5. At number 5, I have Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I had to put this game here. Super good. It's definitely better than Ghost. Campaign, amazing. Top tier campaign. Top 5 Call of Duty campaign for sure. And then the multiplayer is just nostalgic. It's OG. It's simple. It works. Yeah, no, just a great game. Like, this is whenever, like, Call of Duty sniping really got big. I know people look at the Modern Warfare 2 days and they think that's whenever it got big, but it started back on the day in Call of Duty 4. Super dope game. Yeah, no, that's all I've got to say about this game. Just really, really good in my top 5. Coming in at number 4. Now, a lot of people will probably hate on me on this ranking because this is proclaimed to be probably a lot of people's favorite Call of Duty game, and I can see why. It's Black Ops 2. Campaign, amazing. Multiplayer, amazing. Zombies, amazing. Everything about this game is amazing. I do think the campaign gets overrated just a little bit. Looking at other Call of Duty campaigns, I did enjoy some of them more. But the multiplayer is still super fun. And the zombies is the second best in the series. But yeah, no, I had to put it here. Coming into the top 3, I just couldn't rank it above the next one, which is Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Number 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 1. A lot of people look at Black Ops 2 as the best Call of Duty, and I can see it a little bit, but I just had more fun I think the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 campaign is better. The multiplayer might be just a smidge worse than Black Ops 2's, but I like the sniping on this game. If you guys know me, you know I like Call of Duty sniping and quickscoping, and it was very difficult on Black Ops 1, and that's why I enjoyed it, even though I raged a lot. And then as for the zombies, super nostalgic. Same here. I remember whenever me and my sister used to just hop on here and play Call of Duty Zombies. We weren't very good at it. I'm better now. She's not. But yeah, no, super fun Zombies experience. Easily the best in the series, in my opinion. So I just had to rank this above Black Ops 2 just from personal enjoyment. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. It's definitely the most balanced Call of Duty ever. I will argue with anyone. It's the most balanced. It's easily a top 5 Call of Duty. If you don't have it in your top 5, you're tripping. But yeah, no, coming in at number 2, we have Modern Warfare 2. Now, once again, might trigger some people here with this ranking because a lot of people think that this is the best Call of Duty game, and there is reason for that. It's definitely up there. It's amazing. It's great. But yeah, no, it's number 2. You know, I think it's amazing as well. The campaign, top 3 in the series. The multiplayer, super fun. There's nothing else like it. So yeah, I mean, not really much to say. I'll explain more in depth on why I have the next Call of Duty over it. But yeah, no, Modern Warfare 2's super fun. Nothing to really hate on here. So yeah. And finally, coming in at number 1, we have Modern Warfare 3. Now, maybe I'm just biased, but I thought this campaign was better than Modern Warfare 2's campaign. So that's why it's ranked that much better than Modern Warfare 2, because I look at the multiplayer and I'm like, it's just as good, if not better, because I don't understand why Modern Warfare 3 gets so slept on, because it's legit. They took what Modern Warfare 2 did and they just made it better. You know, this is like, it's really simple. Like, they kept the same formula and everything, took the game, and just said, okay, we're going to fix this, we're going to fix this, we're going to make this campaign this, and everything like that. They just made the experience better. So, yeah, no, I don't understand why people sleep on it, but yeah, no, it's easily my number 1, and yeah, if you disagree, please comment on it. I want to hear what y'all's opinions are. Also, if you enjoyed this type video, please like and let me know in the comments, because I'm planning on doing more videos like this and not just sticking to the normal sports content videos. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Peace.